Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol RCMH. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I'll let you this time frame think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. But even before I get into this one, I do want to note that from a presentation standpoint, this one is actually very tricky to talk about because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right there, or maybe you bought right there, and you wanted to sell within 20 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty rough. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, then yeah, I get it. There is a pretty big pullback today. But from the big picture, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build a higher base. And when you have higher bases being built over longer periods of time, that's how those long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you just had a different strategy and outlook going into the trade. And the easiest way to kind of illustrate this in terms of, hey Clay, how can you still say that the bulls are in control? Well, let's look at this level right here at what is that? 0007. I'm not saying this will happen, but let's say the price comes down here to 0007, flirts around with that area, and then it starts to head its way back upwards. Emphasis on big picture. So from the big picture perspective, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. Where would the previous set of lows be? Well, it'd be down here before the big, the upwards move started. If you picture each one of these as stair steps, then what would you have? From the big picture perspective, you'd still have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. Again, I'm well aware that if you bought up there as a day trader, then you don't care about these big stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning beforehand that, hey, I would be making comments from a bigger picture perspective. So yeah, today the price did pull back, but the price does still have an opportunity to build a higher step. And that quote-unquote higher step I'm defining as 0007. Now, if the price comes down here, crashes through 0007, and then just continues on down, well, at that point, the price is literally right back to where it started in this area of the chart, and that's not a sign of true strength. But as it stands now, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build that higher stair step, so that is definitely top priority going forward, not breaking levels of resistance. It's all about going through a healthy consolidation and showing signs of quote-unquote progress. And once again, I am defining and quantifying that word progress as staying up above 0007. So we'll see if the bulls can do it or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.